How are you, Kelly?
Back here. To follow up on that question, how do you feel you're going to be able to juggle both the migrant crisis and this FBI raid that happened to Suggs? I also wanted to get details on your professional relationship. How did you meet her? What type of working relationship you have with her? And if you've spoken to her recently, in your recent interview, you said that you would still want her to be on your campaign. Is she aware of that?
Well, and in the beginning of my comments, I talked about the complexity of running a city like this. If you are not a person as a natural characteristic to be able to remain focused and disciplined to carry out the actions, then this is really not the job to be the mayor of the city of New York. Look at, we navigated through COVID. Many of you don't remember what that was, high crime. We're navigating through 120 protests, some of them side by side with each other. We navigate through, decrease in subway ridership, every day in the city. I cannot, one day I'm going to put a video up, a life in a time of the mayor of the city of New York. Every day there is a crisis. The most important thing for me was to build a leadership team, to say that can we navigate this? Maria, and what we're doing around jobs, able to recover the largest amount of jobs in this city history during those most difficult times. Deputy Mayor Williams Isom, we still have this migrant crisis. Every day we're trying to figure out how we're going to place people to sleep. And so, a place to sleep in the city. And so, talking about how do you juggle it, this is part of the job. It's always going to be some form of crisis in the city, and we will navigate through it. Our city's going to be fine. And I want to talk to you asked me a question about Brianna Suggs. Started in the office as an intern. I never forget when Barack Obama ran for president, and I was one of the 70 elected officials to endorse him. The only thing I asked of him, I stated that African Americans normally don't get to play on a national scale as fundraisers, as media, speechwriters, as people of color just don't get those opportunities. And in the state Senate, Ingrid and I both saw how young college interns went on to become chief of staffs, become commissioners, and they were overwhelmingly not people of color. Black and brown folks just didn't get those opportunities. And so here I was able to identify a team to run my campaign, and one of them was the fundraiser. And I had a young, brilliant young lady who was an intern, hardworking, was willing to work as many hours as possible. And we saw an opportunity for her to open a pathway for her that I saw others get. And we brought on board, and I was pleasantly surprised. She outraised every other fundraiser that was in the race. She worked hard, she learned, and people who met her were really blown away by her professionalism and her skill. And I'm really proud of her. And I'm sure she's going to get through this because she followed the rules. She was very clear on what I stated. We must always follow the rules because we knew that our campaign will always be scrutinized. And so we wanted to make sure we were above reproach, and we're going to continue to do that.